Any volunteer light a candle? Yes. Let's press it on this one. On that. Yeah, one more candle and two more candles. One more candle. Yeah, that's good. Just so that. Just on the video. Please sit down. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Dear spiritual friends, before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami,
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Adinadana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Kamesu miccacara veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Suramiraya majja pamadanthana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and a long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Santa Deva Manussanang Buddho Bhagavati.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Sankhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditthiko Akaliko Yehi Pansiko Openaiko Panchantang Veditambo Vinyohiti.
Homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samici Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනීයෝ පාහුනීයෝ දක්ඛිනීයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
ගනසාරම්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමුනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාර යුත්තේන ධූපේනහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයං තං පූජා භාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
වන්නගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනිං දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන ඒතේන ලබාමි මොක්ඛං පුම්පං මිලායාති යතා ඉදං මේ ආයෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං.
Offering of water.
ආදිවාසේතු නොබන්තේ පානීයං පරිකම්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Offering of drinks.
ආදිවාසේතු නොබන්තේ ගිලාන පංචයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු උත්තම.
Worship of shrines.
වන්දාමි චේතියං සම්බං සම්බධානේසු පතිට්ඨිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Wish of well-being.
ඉච්ඡේව මච්ඡන්ත නමස්සනියං Ratenante yang yang punyabisandang vipulang alantang tasanu bhavine hatante rayo.
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with the end of mind, suffering follows like the wind that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Adi. If one speaks or acts with the pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the listening in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as is removed from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental divides are weakened, and the freedom from greed is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Welcome everyone. We will all make a genuine effort to settle our mind and experience deeper level of calmness and also deeper levels of clarity. So we'll be doing loving kindness meditation to develop calmness, and we'll develop breathing meditation to develop clarity. So this is a great moment in our life that we are giving 100% attention and full dedication to develop these qualities in our mind. This is the real moment of growth. So take a moment to rejoice. Rejoice your decision to come here and do this practice of growth. And also think that whatever training we are going to develop in this practice is going to help us as well as so many other people. Our training, our skills will definitely help so many others. So with that, make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this wholesome space, this gathering, and this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. With that determination, listen to the sound of the bell into the chant, and throughout the bell and the chant, try to feel your body. Wherever you have pressed muscles in your body, feel them. Wherever you have any touch sensation with your clothes, feel them. And be in your body throughout the bell and the chant.
Dear spiritual friends, you just listen to the chanting Namo Buddhaya, which means pay homage to the Buddha, the supreme teacher. We are in front of the Buddha. Everything is peaceful, helpful for our practice. You are sitting in a comfortable meditative posture, keeping your upper body somewhat upright. Both palms are resting on your lap, right palm on the top of left palm. And you are keeping your both eyes closed gently. Take a moment to feel the entire body, how you are keeping your body. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, feel the whole body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You can feel your feet, lower legs, upper legs, belly muscles, back muscles, chest muscles, and relax your body. Feel your chest area and both shoulders. Taking a deep breath slowly, you can feel the relaxation of your upper body. Take a deep breath slowly. Hold it for a while. Slowly breathe out. Feel how your chest area, both shoulders and upper body is relaxing. Feel your upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers and fingertips. The way you are keeping your palms and the fingers, you can feel how the fingers are touching each other. Any warm sensation in between your fingers? Feel all the sensation in your body. Be with your body and relax. Relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. Feel your neck area. You are keeping your neck straight. You can feel the weight of the head on your neck. Feel your facial muscles and relax. To relax your facial muscles, you can just invite a gentle smile into your face and feel the relaxation in your face. Feel your forehead and the top of the head. Be with your body and relax. Relax your body. You are right here, sitting in this meditative posture. Being in this relaxed posture, now take a moment to find out your present mind. Find it out and observe what is really going on in your mind in this moment. What is really happening in your mind? Thoughts, various types of thoughts are popping up in your mind. Thoughts appear in your mind as people, things, memories. They are just thoughts. Observe mindfully how thoughts occur and notice them. You may have pleasant thoughts and unpleasant thoughts as well. Some thoughts are wholesome, some thoughts are unwholesome. Without any judgment or cultivating any of these thoughts, just observe them. Let any thought occur in your mind, no matter what they are. That is the nature of the mind. See how thoughts are occurring. Some thoughts are related to past. Some thoughts are related to future. Some thoughts are related to present. You are in this present moment. Past is gone. Future is yet to become. Be in this present moment. Observing and noticing the thoughts. You understand the nature of the mind, how the thoughts occur in your mind. With this understanding, now you can generate whatever thought that you wish, a wholesome thought. Purposefully, you can cultivate wholesome thoughts in your mind. In this meditation, we are cultivating the thoughts of loving kindness, loving friendliness, the universal love, the unconditional love. You can generate boundless loving kindness within yourself. You have that potential and capacity in your mind. Let's generate the thoughts of loving kindness to wish everyone else to be well, to be happy, to be peaceful. Loving kindness, what a beautiful thought that you can generate, which even heals our own minds, bring peace to ourselves. Let's start cultivating loving kindness from right here, from yourself. Think about yourself, the person sitting right here, this being. Think about your body, your mind, your life. Make genuine wishes of loving kindness for yourself. Mindfully listening to the guidance, repeating them in your mind. Cultivate loving kindness. Be with the guidance. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I be safe. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May my mind be well. Be healthy. Be healed. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. May I have a happy mind. Generate loving kindness and radiate throughout your body, wishing a healthy body. Radiate loving kindness into each and every parts of the body, into all the systems and internal organs of the body. Deeply appreciating the support of all these organs, functions, systems in your body. Radiate loving kindness. The internal functions, the systems, they are functioning even in this moment for you to maintain your healthy life. Deeply appreciating that support, fill your body with loving kindness. From the skin to the internal organ, radiate your wishes of loving kindness and heal your body. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin, radiate your loving kindness into the muscles and the bones of the body. May the muscles and bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness into all the systems in your body, the internal organs of the body, the respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, immune system, the brain, the sensory organs, eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. May all these systems and internal organs and functions of my body Be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. May I have a healthy body. Observe your mind. You are generating loving kindness, and your body is relaxed. You are full of loving kindness. Now it's time to expand the loving kindness beyond yourself. The same wishes of loving kindness, likewise, you made for yourself. Now you can extend to all other beings. The loving kindness you are generating is boundless, no limits. Without exception. Now you can radiate, you can extend, expand the same wishes to all beings. Let's start from right here. Think about your friends who are sitting around you, who are practicing this meditation with you. Extend the same wishes for them. May all these friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all these spiritual friends who are practicing this meditation with me be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Let's expand our loving kindness beyond this room as a spiritual community. Let's expand this loving kindness to all other beings sitting right here. You can think about your beloved ones in your life, your family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, co-workers, anyone else in your life. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May my family members, relatives, friends, neighbors be safe, be healthy, Be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Now let's expand our loving kindness beyond the circle of beloved ones. There are so many other beings, not only human beings. Let's extend our wishes to all the animals, all the other creatures, visible or invisible, large ones, tiny ones, living near or far away places. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Even in this moment, there are so many beings who are suffering due to many conditions, maybe nearby or far away places. So extend your wishes, your boundless loving kindness into every direction. Into the direction of the front, back, left, right, above, and below. May all beings living in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Generate your genuine wishes of loving kindness for all beings. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Repeat it in your mind and generate loving kindness for all beings. I will chant the same in Pali. Listening to that, generate loving kindness. Repeating, May all beings have happy minds. Make that genuine wish for all beings. Sabbi Santa Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta Sabbi Satta Bhavantu Sukhi Tatta May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Be with your mind. You are generating loving kindness. Observe how loving kindness made your mind peaceful. Loving kindness has made you peaceful, also relaxed. You are relaxed. You are peaceful. Now, with your peaceful mind and with your relaxed body, gently move your attention to observe your breath to practice breathing meditation as a silent meditation. If you have changed your posture, just try to keep your upper body somewhat upright and chin somewhat parallel to the floor, keeping your neck straight. Take a deep breath slowly and slowly breathe out. Feel the area in between your upper lip and nostrils. Taking few more deep breaths. Feel any changes happening in your mind, in your body while you are breathing in and breathing out. Taking few more deep breaths. Slowly come back into your natural breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out until you hear the sound of the bell. Be with your breath. You are in the last few minutes in the meditation. Make your full effort to be with the breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkappattac Nidukkha Bhayapattac Nibbaya Sukampattac Nisoka Hontu sabbepi paninu May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have this peaceful meditation in our life. And let's deeply feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who transmitted this wisdom, this teaching, this practice from generation to generation. And also, you can appreciate the guidance, the instructions you received for this meditation today. And let's deeply feel grateful to anyone else who helped us to practice this meditation peacefully and comfortably, who arranged this place, cleaned this place for you, who are taking care of this center for you. Let's deeply feel grateful for them. And let's also appreciate the support of even these non-living things that we are using for meditation. The cushion, the chair you are sitting on, this bell, the devices. Deeply feeling gratitude to everyone and everything. To conclude our meditation, let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Then you can move your legs and stretch. Okay, we had a peaceful, calm meditation. Thank you, Bhante, for the guidance and chanting. Was chanting helpful to stay in meditation? Okay. Any questions or sharing about the meditation practice? Okay. I hope that everyone is happy with the meditation. Yeah. And yeah, this one. So, and so then maybe we can ask about our challenge last week. So as you know that during the 3 months period, we are focusing on different themes in each week, and each week we are try to take a challenge and try to do one practice with for 1 week every week. And who remembers the challenge of the last week? What was the theme last week? Yes,
Mindful walking.
mindful walking. Yes, the specific challenge was
Once a day to walk and feel the legs.
Yeah. Just select one of the routine walk, and then just do one work with mindfulness. And how did you find it? Did you walk to the store with mindfulness? Yes.
I did it going upstairs.
Okay, climbing. Okay.
I mean, I did walking too, but
But so you selected that walking upstairs, up and down as something you do mindfully.
yes. It was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, but definitely it is wise because you will not fall down. You do mindfully. But in addition to safety, what else did you notice in then that?
I noticed that when I went up, I came down and then I was on my toes. Each foot ended up on the toe before it went to the next step.
Oh. Automatically the other.
Yeah.
So we discussed that because being in the body, somehow anchor ourselves in the body is very, very helpful for us to not to be lost in the thoughts and be in real in reality, and so that's why even we want to like use normal occasions of walking as a way of establishing ourselves in the body. It's not only being in the body but also being in the actual immediate reality. Otherwise we are mostly in our virtual reality. Yeah. So anyone else like to share any challenges you had? Yes, right.
For some reason, I kept forgetting.
I mean,
So I
mindful.
failed. I mean, I did walk once or twice mindfully, but like tonight, I said, okay, so last night, I was putting on my shoes by the door and I said, okay, we're gonna walk mindfully
To the
back
car.
to the car.
Car, yes.
And I forgot. Got in the car and I remembered in the car.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's very common, that's very common. Yeah. Because it requires, practice, right? So that's why we try to try our best in 1 week. If you do it whole 1 week, and then it becomes a kind of part of, our, daily routine. Yeah. Okay, so
Does that voice in your head ever stop? I mean, if you continue practicing meditation, does it shut up?
yeah.
Or does it keep
That-
going?
so we
You
are
just
going to
don't pay
talk about
attention to it?
we are going to talk about it now.
Okay.
That will be the next thing. But one other thing we need to remember that do we have to shut off?
What?
Do we have to shut off? I mean, I think we try to shut it off, but I'm asking, do we have to do that? What's wrong with having that voice?
Takes you off on a tangent.
Yeah. So it's not the voice, maybe the kinds of voice that we are having, right? So the voice that may repeat, like maybe thoughts that occur in our mind, if they are, let's say if they are unpleasant, and if they are, can we say, unskillful, unhealthy, and then they will bring us to all kinds of negative places. But if our voice is wholesome, if our voice is skillful, that's okay. And that is exactly, we did like loving kindness meditation. Our voice is be well and happy. Be well and happy. That's the voice, right? So we purposely, make that wishes. So I think before we try to shut it off, maybe we have to transform them into something, pleasant, something positive, something skillful. And so I think it has to be like gradual. So one good thing about what we call kusala, the wholesome wholesome thoughts like, for example, loving kindness or gratitude, all these wholesome thoughts has a quality that eventually they will bring us to a deep calm state that will have less voice and eventually voiceless. But it's not something we can do forcefully. It is like we cannot settle the water forcefully. We have to let it be. The first thing is to just accept and don't like observe and notice whatever voice happening. Okay, you talk whatever you want to talk. I'm not going to be part of it. I'm going to listen to it. You tell your mind. Okay? And you just simply listen, but you don't feed it. You just watch it, right? Then it doesn't have enough fuel to continue. Anyway, so coming to this week's theme. So you can continue to work mindfully. If you miss, you can do it this week too. Like I was just asking, just select one. I mean, it's not practical to ask you to work mindfully all the time. So just select one. Like whenever you want to collect your mail, have developed that that one. This work I'm doing mindfully. Going to the store, even like maybe from from when I go to the Buddhist center, from parking lot to the 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 building, right? So just decide in your mind, this is the the distance, this is the walk that I'm going to do mindfully, and that will be very useful. Anyone walk the dogs? Okay, good. You can do maybe first pace of that walk, Mindful, because but dog will not follow. But you can. Yes. Anyway, so let's move to the today's theme, and so this week theme going to be cultivating calmness. Cultivating calmness. So we did mindful eating, mindful driving, and mindful walking. All about mindfulness. But now we are going to calmness, which is related but different. Calmness. So the calmness is also called samadhi in Pali language, and that means a very important state of the mind, and that the state that we usually experience in meditation. Calmness. Calmness is a state that is opposite to two things. One is a distractive mind, other one is agitative mind. Those are the two states of the mind that we experience most of the time. Either it is distracted, that means it doesn't stay on one object or one thing for long, just keep moving from one thing to the other, one thing to the other. And the simile given by the Buddha is monkey mind. It's given just like a monkey doesn't stay and still, it just keep moving from one branch to the other, one branch to the other, one branch to the other, but without having any sense of direction. Just grab one and leave one and grab one, leave one and grab one, and he has work and but he's done a lot of moving, but not the journey. That is exactly the kind of the way that our mind works. So it's we call distraction, distracted nature of the mind. The other nature is what we call agitated nature of the mind. Agitated means you are emotionally, high, or like maybe a very extremely craving for something. I must have it now, or maybe angry for something, or maybe keep worrying, so sad, so upset or frustrated. So those are like agitated state of the mind. So the calmness of the mind, or samadhi, is opposite to distraction and agitation. This means not distracted means that in calmness is usually developed by selecting an object that we decide to pay our attention and keep our attention on and keep focusing on. That is exactly what you do in meditation. In the first phase, we focus on loving kindness. Simply, it's not a one thing, but the theme, loving kindness theme, this genuine wish of well-being. That is the theme that I'm going to dwell for some time. So you decide it, or then you can select your breath. So you suggest to your mind, okay, this is the place you can sit. Otherwise, we haven't given a place for mind to sit. It can go anywhere. So we suggest, okay, so this is the place you can sit. Breath, or the loving kindness. So sometimes we can also think about the qualities of the Buddha, and maybe even a visual object. So we give that option to the mind. This is where you can rest. Whenever mind is going away, we notice it and gently bring it back. And again, going away, we notice, gently bring it back. So we try to get rid of that distraction, and I try to, mainly actually coming more to the inside and moving away from the sensory, attention. We also call it withdrawing from the senses. Withdrawing from the senses. So we withdraw from the senses and settle within by giving a mind an object to rest. So usually we try to give a wholesome object, like loving kindness or gratitude, or neutral object, like breath or flame of a flame. So, but not a negative object, not someone you're really angry with. You can dwell with that for a long time. You can keep thinking, but we never get into calmness. But so you bring a wholesome object. So as a result of the wholesome object, we also get rid of unwholesome mental states. As soon as you pay attention to a wholesome object, and your mind is free from, anger or free from frustration, either you bring an object that you feel grateful for, or you bring an object that you feel deeply loving and kind to, or like a neutral object like breath. So the paying attention to the very object can remove your mind from unnecessary, agitation. So, but it's not simple. This is not the normal state of the mind, but this is more developed state of the mind. But if you keep paying attention again and again to the selected object, eventually mind will come to a point that is not trying to run away from everywhere. It's just okay with this object. You feel like okay, yeah, I can be here, and your mind is not like you don't have strong emotions, and is very not agitated but settled. That state is called samadhi or calmness. And that calmness is actually it's like like we have like when we have distracted rays of lights all over, but we can actually bring them to put together. So we can call it concentration. Sometimes samadhi is translated as concentration, but when you say concentration, in only cover the one aspect of it, which is the lack of distraction, but it does not give you the sense of the calmness, that less no agitation part. So I like to call it stillness or calmness or settled state of the mind, like a settled state. Concentration is one common term. So, or maybe unification of the mind. That's the other translation. Yeah. So, or tranquility. So, whenever we can experience that state of the mind, which is possible, though requires some commitment and effort. When you bring our mind to that level, that calmness is extremely healing to our body, and also that is also the foundation in Buddhist tradition for wisdom. Because our normal mind, when it's moving from one thing to the other, agitated, it is not capable at all to understand what is really happening in our life. It's not sharp enough. It's not clear enough. It's like a muddy water. You can't really see through it. So only through bringing our mind to that calm, still level, then we can make sense what is happening and reality. So it's a foundation to have wisdom. But this calmness is not only the unification of the mind, but it's also physical. Physically, because when you bring your mind to that level, that is what you experience actually in meditation. I mean, I'm just talking about something you just experience, And it's also physical, because whenever our mind is resting on a wholesome object, without much running around, but our mind will just try to go and we just bring it back again, go bring it back. That's what we are doing all the time. But whenever in that state, our whole body can relax. Because whenever our mind is distracted, it is anxious. It's keep watching, moving from one to another. There's a hidden anxiousness, and that anxiousness, doesn't allow our cells to rest and digest. It's always, ready, to protect ourselves. And when it is agitated, through anger or frustration or, even, grief and sadness. Again, our muscles are tight, and they are tight because every heavy emotional state changes the body. Of course, endocrine system will release all kinds of hormone to change the whole physiology. So it's not resting. So when our mind become that calm, it actually changes the whole physiology. All the cells get a chance to open up and rest. And that calmness, actually, if you think about in brain language, neuroscience language, we are actually activating what we call parasympathetic nervous system. We all know that, right? So through this calm, focusing our mind on a wholesome object and try to guiding our mind to rest there, and his mind gets settled and calm and really extremely peaceful, serene, relaxed, and light, and free. At the same time, our body becomes so relaxed, and we feel like it's spacious, and you activate parasympathetic nervous system, and that is when the body is really, resting and digesting and growing. So we should give that chance to our body at least a few times a day, if not few times a week. That's why coming to meditation can be so healing. So that is what you call calmness. So our theme is to experience this calmness on daily basis. How challenging it is. I mean, the mindful walking is challenging enough. and now, because these challenges are getting harder and harder each week. Hoping that you have been doing this challenge every week, and by this time you should be able to really know this. But anyway, we'll give you some help, some tips to do it. So it's really important to experience this calmness, at least momentary, in your daily life. Any sharing? Have you experienced some kind of settlement and calmness in your daily life?
Yes, I kind of a question.
Yeah.
So I found recently I've been doing a lot of house projects,
Mm-hmm.
Which I get very hyper focused on the project, but at the same time very unfocused. So I'll need a drill and some screws. And I'll run downstairs and I'll see a box and I'm like, oh, I need to cut that box, whatever, and
Yeah.
I'll forget that, or I'll be so okay, I need this part and this thing, and then if somebody asks me a question, and somebody in the house will be like, hey, can you help me with this? I'm like, not right now. I'm so focused in on this, I get agitated, and you know what I mean? So how do I approach that situation?
Yeah. Actually, if I enjoy that project, and that can be really, focus, attention and thing. So your question is that
How do I find calmness in that? Because I become
because
so
of
wrapped up in that process, I don't mindfully move from one thing to the next.
I see.
I'm doing the thing mindfully, if you want to call it that. But when I move in between those things during the project, I'm very spaced out and not really present.
Bhante, do you have any suggestion?
Yeah, maybe because when we are doing something, this kind of thing, even in Rich question about walking, the challenge that he faced, where the meditation and this kind of thing differs related to walking meditation and walking,
and
walking,
focus, yes.
focusing, because when we are walking, maybe to shopping or somewhere, in our mind there is something, what I do next. So we are thinking about that, we are walking or doing something else. Same experience I have when I am working. So I am doing something with a drill or any other tool. Then I put it somewhere else, and then my mind, I know mindfulness about where I kept it.
Yeah.
Because in my mind
Is focus on what you are doing at that
next,
moment.
yeah, next
Yes.
Yeah.
next tool in my mind.
Not at least the
Yeah.
skill.
So then, actually, in this kind of busy time, I think, Bhante, we cannot do this kind of calmness.
Mhm.
There, we have is the concentration
Mindfulness.
and mindfulness. Then I purposefully, this is hammer, I keep here and see, yes, there it is. Then I go with the other one. But the problem is because we are somewhat, Bhante, we won't do it very quick. And
Yeah, under the deadlines, right?
Yeah.
and other thing is the calmness where I feel is that when I have done that, achieved that target, I can go somewhere else and see that. Right? And then
Maybe having a smaller targets.
Targets,
right?
yeah.
Not the whole project, but small
Yeah.
targets. Yeah.
Bite size.
But yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think Bhante mentioning the difference between calmness or samadhi and mindfulness or sati.
Okay.
They sound similar, but they are different. In mindfulness, does not need to have a specific object. You simply pay attention to whatever you are doing. At Bhante Ji used to say mindfulness is inclusive. Means that you can do anything with paying attention to whatever you are doing. You are moving from one thing to the other, but you're just paying attention to what you are doing, really doing it, with presence of the mind. But calmness we are talking about is exclusive. Means you select one object and try to bring all your attention to that object. So it's basically like reducing the mental activity, reducing particularly the rational activity of the mind, and actually kind of diminish all the discursive rational aspect of the mind in calmness. So it's different, but they're helping each other. If you practice more mindfulness, it is easy for you to go into calmness, go into the settled state of the mind. And once you have settled state of the mind, it's also easy for you to be mindful in other activities. So in your projects, what you can do is to be mindful, not to experience calmness. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Can I say something to this?
Yeah.
John?
Yeah.
When your hair changes color, like some of us in this room have had, and others only have it happen every 6 weeks. But when that happens, you find yourself, I find myself, going down to the basement with probably 3 things to do, and I can remember 2 when I get there. That's why I think Apple made lists on your phone. You go to the store. So, I'm going in for 3 things. Now, I'm trying to remember, but it doesn't always work. And I don't know if that happens to anybody else here, but many other people are great. But I think the older you get, the more likely that is to happen. And I blame it on too much information in your brain, but I don't think that's it. I think it's slow neural processing that isn't slow when your hair is brown.
Yeah, I think few weeks ago we had the challenge of mindful speech. I gave them a challenge. When you talk to someone and try to don't try to intervene. Stay until the next other person finishes the sentence to speak up. And otherwise, we should just simply jump into that. So that was the challenge for that week. You talk to others and try to stay until they finishes the sentence and then you reply. And the one complaint came to me after they practice. They say that Bhante, when we are old, we forget what we're thinking to say by the time they finish the sentence. So therefore, we really have to intervene and say it. That's true. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Maybe even when you are doing a project, because we have one thing is we need to finish the project, the other, and if you really want to experience some calmness, maybe just select one little thing. I'm going to do it with full mindfulness and focus, but then like enjoying the small bits will be useful.
So calmness and like the everyday application is like, say where I was in a stressful room, whatever, something stressing me. I would say, okay, I'll look at the speaker and really think about the speaker. Is that the understanding of it?
Actually, in stressful situation, what you can practice is mindfulness, like the being aware of that very situation and feeling how the body is reacting to it, and just like you kind of step back and watch that whole situation. Don't try to change anything.
So calmness is just more of like a normal.
More when everything is fine,
Gotcha.
and when you have time to settle and sit down.
So you say, okay, I have a few minutes, during work.
Yeah.
I could say,
Lunch break.
whatever. Yeah, you can really think about maybe just a clock on the wall.
Yeah, and you feel it. The very good time to do calmness is when you feel bored. Nothing to do, or take your phone and you want to be distracted, right? So that's a good sign. When you feel like you feel like boring or boredom, that's a good time. That means you don't have a stressful thing to do, and that's a good sign. Okay, now I can do some deep breathing, and do experience that. So usually, the boredom is I remember that's interesting quote called boredom is unappreciated serenity. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what we can do for next 7 days to experience calmness every day. And if you are doing a regular meditation at home, definitely experience that calmness every day. But some people may not have chance to do that. But I highly encourage you can do it. But I'm going to teach you a simple technique that you can experience this calmness every day, at least momentary. And you can do it at any time of the day. But for personally, I have found doing it in the morning is very very useful, because by the time you had a good sleep, and many things you have already forgotten, and the mind is quite calm, and I mean it's very delicate. So if you do in the morning, you will really experience it. But you can also do it in other time too. But now you had to think, you had to really decide exactly when you want to do it. You have to find like a space. For this, you only need 2 minutes. Do you think that you can find 2 minutes in your routine? Yeah, 2 minutes. You have to give at least 2 minutes for that. So think about it in the morning, maybe your morning routine. Maybe I'm sure maybe what is the something that you never miss in the morning in your morning?
Coffee.
Good. I was thinking about that. Yes. Okay. So when you prepare your coffee, okay, that will be one. Maybe from some other it will be something else. But you prepare your coffee, but you don't hurry to drink it. You place it. You sit down. Sit down. You make your upper body upright, and keep your chin parallel. The coffee is nicely and it's in front. Don't hurry. And then we take the 3 deep breaths. But we are going to do it like a pranayama, and I'm going to guide you now. So what you are going to do, you are going to take very slow, deep in breath, and hold that breath and release that breath. What you are going to do, you are going to take long, deep in breath in the count of 4, and hold that breath in the count of 4, and release that breath even slower, very slowly in the count of 6. 4, 4, 6. That's what we are going to do, 3 rounds. Okay, so we have enough time. We will do it right now. Okay, this is what we are going to do every day in the morning before your coffee or tea or whatever. Right. So keep your upper body upright, keep chin parallel with the earth. So I'm going to guide you. So make sure when you take long deep in breath, we don't want to do it forcefully. It's a very gentle but long breath. That is what we want to do. Okay. Relax. Okay. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it gently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Take next in breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the next in breath slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it gently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you feel? Just 3 breaths. Okay, 4, 4, 6. Just do it in the morning. It will set the mood for the day, the clarity, stability. If you like more, do more rounds. I'm just challenges. Just do 3 rounds. Okay. If we have time, if it's useful, just do it maybe 5, 6 times. 4, 4, 6. Okay, that's our goal. So share with me what you experience next week.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So let's move to the other part of the program then. Page number 14. So let us take a moment to share the merits. And by coming to this practice, doing this meditation together, we have generated so much good merits, good karma, and good energy in our mind. Let us now share these good merits with all others. First of all, let us recall to our mind.
Sorry.
Let us recall to our mind our departed family members, our ancestors, Whoever loved us so much who are no more with us today, let us keep them in our mind and share this merits with all of them. May they share our merits, may they be well and happy wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idam mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idam mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any living being in this world who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ettavata ca amhihi sambhatam punya sampadam Sabbe deva anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe bhuta anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe satta anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until attaining Nirvana purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. We will now do our blessing service. We will chant the Loving Kindness Sutra given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you now, wishing you good health, peace, and happiness, wishing you strength and courage to overcome difficulties and challenges in your life. May you receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. May you receive the blessings of the wholesome vibration we are generating now. You may receive the blessings of the loving kindness we are radiating. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, friends. And may you all receive these blessings. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yantam santam padang abhisamidye sakko joche sujoche suvacho chasnsa mudu anatimani santos sakoche subharoche ampagijjoche sallavaka ti santendriyo ca nipako ca ampagambo kulesu ananugindo naca kundam samacari kincena vignyo pare upavadeyam sakino vakemino huntu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitanta yeke cipan bhutanti tata vatavarawa anavasesadi gavaye mahantava majjimaras kanukatula dettava eva andetta yecha dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhavesi va sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitantāna paro parannikumbete nāti mangyeta kanta cinang kanci vyārosana patiga sanya nānya manyasya dukkha micchaya mātā yatāniyang puttang āyusāika putta manurangke vampi sabba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanang mettang ca sabba lokasming manasang bhavaye aparimanang uddang adoca tiriyang asambadang avirang asapantang tittang carang nisinno vasayano vayavatansa vigadamindo etang sating aditteye brahmamitang viharang idamahu ditteng ca anupagamma sīlava dasanena sampanno kāmesu viniyagedang nahi jātu gambaseyang punareti etena satcha vajjena sotti te hotu sambada etena satcha vajjena sambharogo vinasatu etena satcha vajjena hotu te jaya mangalam sabbe tiyo vivajjantu sambharogo vinasatu mate bhavantantarayo sukhi dīgāyuko bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Recall to your mind an incident in which you were helpful to someone, or you shared something with someone, and even a simple act of kindness. Recall to your mind such a kind deed. Let us rejoice. The opportunity is to be kind to others. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Recall to your mind an incident that someone was kind to you. Someone shared something with you. Or you observed someone's kindness to someone else. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yes.
James, James, about the translation. Samadhi can you the translation students can appreciate.
Okay, I am Kalyani Bats. I'm one of the devotees here for many, many years. And I would like to thank you guys for coming this evening. It's good to see you all. And I also would like to take an opportunity to thank our monks for helping us tame our mind, body, and speech so that we can be happy, healthy, and have a peaceful our life. We really deeply appreciate Bhante for your commitments and devotion for making us healthy, mind, body, and everything. So this center has a lot of conducts a lot of events throughout the year. We just finished our food festival that was very, very successful. We also had our meditation retreat. Now our next big event is coming, which is not next Sunday, but following Sunday. That is the 12th, October 12th, right, Bhante?
Yes.
And that is our actually conclusion of what we are doing right now, practicing for last 12 weeks. We call it the Katrina ceremony. it's a very, very auspicious event of us do this. That one of the things which we do is we actually present whatever Bhantes are wearing the robe. It's a robe ceremony that we offer them those robe for them and a lot of other community of monks. It's very good. You feel very, very peaceful and very actually good that day. So I hope you guys can all come and participate. You can sponsor the robe, and there would be the email and everything. You guys will get it. It's one of my favorite event in all year. So in addition, the center and the monk basically sustain entirely on the generosity of our friends and devotees like all of us. If you'd like to support the continuation of these programs and monks' well-being, you are welcome to make any kinds of free will donation. The donation box is located outside near the notice board there. In addition, we also need volunteers, as Bhante said, to keep this place clean, picked up, and tidy up the lawn and things like that. So if you guys have any kinds of time to volunteer, anything what you would like to do, any small maintenance job, gardening, graphic, cleaning, or other technology support, craft work, please let Bhante know, and you can contribute your couple of hours a week, couple of hours a day, couple of hours a month, anything would be good. So thank you again for coming.
Thank you, Sister Kalyani. Yeah, thank you. So yes, our big ceremony, robe offering ceremony, is October 12th, and we are going to get a new robe. So please come and join, that ceremony, beautiful ceremony. There will be a lot of monks coming from other states to conduct that ceremony. There will be, 10 or 11 monks to all together. And some of our friends are also taking their precept ceremony on that day. So that's a beautiful ceremony also. And then we really need help for that to prepare. So the ceremony is on 12th. If you can, dedicate some hours on 10th, which is Friday evening, please let us know. And then 11th Saturday, we are also getting ready, putting up tents and flags and everything, blowing up, the leaves. So if you can come either 10th Friday, Friday afternoon or evening, or Saturday, any time of the day, please let us know. We really appreciate your help to prepare the center for the ceremony, right, Bhante?
Yeah.
That's all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and please come to the ceremony. You will receive the email about that. Yeah. Thank you very much, and really appreciate. Thank you for those who joined our YouTube, and thank you, James, your comment, and really appreciate.
Tim.
Yes,
yeah, Tim.
Tim. Okay. Thank you, Tim, also, and wish you all the blessings, and really appreciate your commitment to practice from home. Thank you, Timothy, and thank you, James, and thank you, everyone, and have a calm week, peaceful week. So remember to breathe 3 times every morning. Okay? Thank you. Good night, everyone.
No more breathing after that.